Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I was gonna leave this subject alone, but I feel like it's a must for me to talk about this because I think black people need to understand something when it comes to certain situations and people falling on hard time. Now, I know a lot of people have been making jokes, laughing, and to be honest with y'all, to a certain degree, I kind of want to say fuck y'all because you need to put yourself in that person's predicament. And it just goes to show you how rough the music industry is. Now, in case you guys don't know, a lot of people been talking about, the R&B singer Jaheim basically, driving Uber to make a living. He basically said that he fucked off his money or whatever the case may be, or he never even saw money, and basically he's doing Uber for a living. Now, Jaheim then made hit song after hit song. This dude had like 3 back-to-back gold and platinum albums. I think his first 3 albums went platinum. Okay? But it's very easy for you to sell over 1 million records and not see any money. TLC explained to you a long time ago how you could sell 10 million records and not make no money. Because see, y'all got to understand, when it comes to the record industry, a lot of people don't know nothing about the business side of the music industry and the record industry. They so happy to be on a record to where they don't understand what be going on with them. And these record labels didn't have a history of basically, like sticking it to these artists. So I can easily understand why Jaheim is driving Uber, because I was a dude that used to rap and I understand how the business works, man. If you don't go get lawyered up, if you don't have lawyers that can explain contracts to you, and if you don't have the right type of lawyers, it's easy to lose your money and not make a penny. There's plenty of rappers that then fell on hard times. It was one rapper out of Oakland, I saw him like one day. I was riding the bus and shit, and I saw him on the bus and shit. So it could happen. But I don't think y'all should be sitting up here making fun of this man driving Uber. At least the man is making an honest living. And I'm gonna tell you something. I know people that's killing it doing Uber. I know dude that do Uber that make $1,400 a week. So Uber can be kind of lucrative to a certain degree. Now, he might not be making what he possibly had made in the music industry. I keep telling you guys, it's all about owning your publishing, the rights to your song. If you don't own your publishing, then it's pretty much a wrap. Because basically, if you don't own your publishing, whoever owns your publishing, they can lease your songs to anybody. License your songs to be played on music, on other music videos and movies, and you won't see a cent of that. That's why when they be having the BMI awards, that's for people that write songs. Like me, every song that I ever wrote, I own my songs. I own the publishing to my songs. Nobody owns my publishing except me. And that's another reason why I never signed with no major record label. Because I wasn't giving up my publishing. If I didn't own my publishing, nah, fuck that. And then your record label can sell your publishing to somebody else. If I'm a random dude, let's just say I'm a billionaire or something, I could buy your publishing from whoever owns it. And then they have to, like, you know what I'm saying? For real. They could go through me. And I'm just trying to tell you how the music industry works. So all these people making your little video, Jaheim driving Uber, hey, be careful, because you can find yourself in that same situation and shit. Like I said, it's very easy to get got by the music industry. That's one of the most, I mean, the people that run the music industry, or should I say the entertainment industry, most of them people is just pure evil. let's just face the fact. We already know who runs and owns most of the record labels. Okay? We already know. So it ain't no need to stress that. But we know who owns the record labels and shit. But I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna do some videos. I swear I'm gonna do some videos talking about the music industry. How basically a bunch of clowns fucked up the hip hop industry to where they diluted it and poisoned it to where we got this garbage out that we call rap right now. But for real, motherfuckers need to lay off Jaheim, man, for real, because you never know what happened. But I already know what happened. You got to understand, these dudes don't know nothing about contracts and shit. They get a bunch of, you go into, and let me tell you what happens. You go into these offices and shit, and you get a bunch of people talking real fast, saying they could do this for you, they could do that for you, they could do this will happen, that'll happen. And then it sounds so good to where they be like, well, here's the contract, sign this and sign that. And then next thing you know, you owned by the record label. You done made albums, you done generated millions of dollars in record sales, and you barely see anything. Most rappers and entertainers make their money going on tour and shit most of the time. And if you can't get your record label to put you on a tour and shit, you still gonna be ass out and shit. So like I said, the business is a little different than what it is now. I'm glad that these artists now understand the business more than the dudes that came before them. So I give them props for that. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are learning how contract works, and they go, you know what I'm saying? And they got the right type of people helping them understand contract. So I understand the new generation as far as that go, and I'm proud of them from that perspective. But at the same time, don't mean I'm giving them a pass for putting out bad material. But getting back to Jaheim, like I said, man, be careful. You know, don't go so too hard in the paint on Jaheim, because like I said, it could happen to you. But anyway, this your boy Town Business, man. I'm out, man.